Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. JJ Redick issues stern reminder to Lakers after blowout loss to Cavaliers. The Los Angeles Lakers watched LeBron James and Bronny James get a tribute video from the Cleveland Cavaliers on Halloween Eve. JJ Redick then watched a horror show performance. The squad was in sleepwalking mode throughout a 134-100 loss in the James family's hometown. Redick raised some alarms with a stern warning to the locker room after failing to keep up with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell's relentless attack. The Lakers were down 42-23 after the first quarter horn sounded. Redick was looking in the mirror for answers, using a very serious, somber tone in the post-game press conference. "I think we kind of got punched in the mouth a little bit," Redick explained. "When you play good teams, you cannot afford a lot of mistakes. We made a lot of mistakes. Simple stuff sometimes like low-man rotations, not executing our switches early. They did a lot of things that forced us into those mistakes, but when you play a good basketball team you cannot make those mistakes. Spectrum Sportsnet, when you play a good basketball team, you can't make that many mistakes." JJ Redick on tonight's loss. Cleveland did not pull away really, winning the next 3 quarters by 6 points, but also never gave up the double-digit cushion. Redick did not expect a comeback either, not after looking at the advanced stats. "We got down early and could not recover. Frankly, you get down early with turnovers," Redick lamented. "They had 17 more scoring opportunities, generated 13 more threes, and beat us at plus 33 in the three-point battle. It was the lowest crash rate of the season. We had the highest limbo rating of the season. That's not a winnable game. If you turn the ball over 20+ times, you're not winning those games. That's just math." It was a tough night for the Lakers as a team. Bronny James scoring his first Lakers points in Cleveland was about the only silver lining to take back to the airport. Redick credited the Cavaliers for just having more eye test effort. "Those advanced stats were just extra data to back up a public warning to the Lakers. The Cavaliers are a really good basketball team. They spread you out and have some guys with some pop with Garland, Mitchell, and LeVert," Redick stated. "Ty Jerome played great. It's good to see him healthy, but we are going to have to watch this film. Garland and Mitchell off the dribble gave us a lot of problems." The Lakers had 21 turnovers, which led to 31 points for the Cavaliers. Every night will be a horror show if that trend continues. Thankfully, the next 3 road games for Redick and James come against the Toronto Raptors, 1-4, Detroit Pistons, 1-4, and Memphis Grizzlies, 2-3. Christian Koloko to begin return-to-play process with South Bay Lakers. It's been a long road for Christian Koloko, but he'll be back playing basketball sooner rather than later. The Lakers got great news on Tuesday, with the NBA clearing him to return to the court. JJ Redick told reporters before the team's matchup against the Cavs that Koloko will play in games with the South Bay Lakers as part of his return-to-play process. On a 2-way contract, Koloko will often be splitting his time between South Bay and the main team, so being on a G League assignment while awaiting a call to play with the Lakers will be something he'll be doing a lot of this season. Koloko was last fully healthy during his rookie season with the Toronto Raptors back in the 2022-23 NBA season. That year, he averaged 3.1 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 1 block per game in 13.8 minutes of play. Naturally, coming off this blood clot issue that's kept him on the sidelines for so long, he'll need to ease into things. This is likely why Redick didn't want to elaborate on a timeline for the Lakers center. As a 2-way player, fans shouldn't expect Koloko to have a big role on this roster. However, he does give the Lakers an additional big and they desperately need one with Christian without recovering from arthroscopic knee surgery. If Koloko impresses during his stint at South Bay, he might get called up so the Lakers can use his NBA availability for some games until Wood gets off the injury report. For now, it's positive that everyone deems Koloko's playing in the NBA a medically safe option and he can continue on with his career. In the best-case scenario, he shines in the G League, plays for the Lakers, and does so well that Vice President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka has to consider turning his two-way deal into a permanent roster spot. One step at a time though, Koloko's main objective now is to make up for lost time and prepare for the South Bay game beginning this November. Lakers named odds-on favorite for shot-blocking 7-foot center. The Los Angeles Lakers are the odds-on favorite to land Walker Kessler if the Utah Jazz trades the 23-year-old center. Bovada listed the Lakers as the plus 350 frontrunner to acquire Kessler. The New Orleans Pelicans, who have a hole in the middle, are the better second-best choice at plus 500. The 7'1" Utah center is off to a solid start this season. He was slowed down by injuries last season. In 4 starts, Kessler is filling up the stats sheet with 8.5 points, a career-high 10.5 rebounds and 2.5 blocks with 1.5 assists and 1.0 steals. Last season, he was the league's second-best shot blocker with 2.4 per game, behind San Antonio Spurs Rookie of the Year Victor Wembanyama, 3.6. Lakers coach J.J. Redick openly said in the summer that he wanted a bruising center to play next to Anthony Davis. "You certainly have to look at what I think is actually a very good roster, a very balanced roster," Redick said in an interview with Justin Turman and Eddie Johnson on Sirius XM NBA Radio in July. "We'd love to, we tried, but we'd love to, at some point, get another 5-man, a big bruising 5-man. You look at the Western Conference right now, whether it's Denver, Minnesota, OKC with what they added, certainly Memphis, they're going to be back in the hunt, they added Zach Edey, certain matchups in the playoffs, you're going to need a lot of size." But the Lakers were unable to acquire one. While Kessler is not the prototypical bruising big man, he is a potential double-double machine and one of the best shot-blocking big men in the NBA today. A potential twin tower lineup of Davis and Kessler could fortify the Lakers' defense, which is currently ranked 17th entering October 30th games. Getting their defense on par with their 5th-ranked offense or at least closer to top 10 could enhance the Lakers' championship odds. But what could keep the Lakers from trading for Kessler is Utah's high asking price. All of the intel out of Utah has been it's a high price for Walker Kessler. They've been asking for a couple of first-round picks, The Athletic's Jovan Buha said on his podcast Buha's Block on August 9. Fox Sports analyst Rich Bucher said on X that Jazz CEO Danny Ainge is not doing a deal that he believes could help the Lakers. It is highly unlikely the Lakers would also agree to trade away their 2 future first-round picks for a role player like Kessler. In September, ESPN's Dave McMenamin reported that Lakers Vice President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Rob Pelinka said, the team is open to trading their 2 available first-round picks if any deal they would be involved in can help secure sustained Lakers excellence. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Walker Kessler? Leave your opinion in the comments.